is Jennifer, and tonight I'll be giving you a full moon review. It'll go through your last lunar year, your last lunar month, and then talk about what to expect in this new cycle that we just started a couple days ago. This will be for Libra's sun, moon, and rising signs. And it's a general reading, guys, so please just take what resonates from this one and leave all the rest behind. And if you want your very own personal, highly resonant version of this read, it's $5. Yes, $5 US. Wait till you see how much you get. Stick around. I'm doing it over on Instagram. The links are in the description box below the video. Check it out. I got a bunch more too. I'm going to show them all to you as we go along here in the TreeHouse Tarot world. All right, let's get it started up for Libra. Thank you, God. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, truth. Thank you, wisdom. Thank you, justice. Thank you, power. Thank you, love. All right, Libra, let's get started. First thing I want to do for you is pull an oracle card here. And this is from the Soulful Woman Guidance cards. Highly recommend, Libra. Get yourself one of these. So pretty. Oh, I can feel your card. All the decks I use in this reading are in the description box below the video. I'm not selling them, I'm just recommending them. Libra, you got the Unknown, card number 41, 41 or the number 5, card change. The Unknown, I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos, and my next steps are revealed. I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos, and my next steps are revealed. Very nice, Libra. We're going to keep that there. That's going to guide us for this reading. I'm also going to pull a moon card for you. We're going to check this out at the end and talk about the different meanings for this card. So stick around to the end to get your moon oracle message. If you want to cheat, you can scooch to the end of the part 2 video for this read and see what it is there. I like this one for my Librans. Yep, very good. They're going to need to hear that one. All right. For the beginning of this read, Libra, I'm going to lay out here with the Starman Tarot your last 12 months. It's going to take me a few minutes in real time to get it all laid out here. So at this point, I'm going to speed up this video, and then I'll get right back here when everything's laid out for you. All right, Libra. I have your last 12 months here laid out in front of me. We're going to review this in detail. These are the preeminent energies that are coming through tonight to help guide the message here for your last lunar year. Looks like it's been a little rough just recently. Looks like over the summer you were doing all right. We'll take a look at it in more detail. I'm going to now lay out your last lunar month, and we'll talk about these energies. Back in September of last year, Libra, you're coming up here with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is a feeling of blessings in disguise, realizing that something you thought was a problem was actually setting you up for success now. Okay, so this is in September of last year, a nice realization, right? It allows, normally when we understand that we've received blessings in disguise, it's because we were heartbroken or really disappointed by something, and then we find out that it was way better for us to not get that thing, right? Or to lose that thing. So this is like when someone breaks up with you or ghosts you, and then a couple months later you see that they're in jail, right? Or this is like when you don't get a job somewhere and a couple months later you see they're out of business. Right? This is a very nice thing to have in September of last year, Libra, because it was going to allow you to let go of some regrets, and then quickly as you progressed into October, here you go falling in love. My Libra's gonna fall in love in October? Of course. Of course. Of course. So I don't know if you fell in love with a person, Libra. I don't know if you fell in love with a job yet, but I know that it was the feeling of pure, excited love, like no reservations in love. As you hit November, you started to feel that the love or something else going on maybe for you, you were being very obedient, very faithful, very patient, but you were still coming up with some feelings of doubt, some feelings of suspicion. Okay, you weren't quite sure. I wonder if you were in a relationship transition here last fall, Libra, and falling in love with something new made you look at what you had differently. It's a feeling like maybe you've been trying really hard in November and you're not getting anything back for it. As you go into December, you have the Six of Swords reversed energy. You may have received a declaration of love. You may have received someone's confession. It can be an energy there in December of like you're dealing with an untrustworthy person, though, so you can't really go by that confession of love, or you can't really go by that apology. You may have tried to leave a relationship, Libra, when you fell in love in October and it didn't work, or you couldn't quite do it all the way, so you had to kind of play this funny balance, right, as the year swung around. As you hit January, I think you felt a little stuck here with the Devil card. This is not necessarily a bad time, not at all, right? It could be a very passionate, good time. It's just a feeling like you can't stop if you wanted to. So if you're in a relationship with someone, Libra, it looks like you may have fallen in love with someone new. You may have reconfirmed your love for your existing relationship in October, but by January, you were feeling stuck. If you were not able to transition out of a bad relationship, by January, you may have been feeling like it was a little bit out of your range. Like maybe you didn't know how to leave, right? As you came up on February, here you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is a very nurturing, supportive, feminine energy. Very, very, very productive, very abundant. She will make sure you eat. She will love you in ways that hold you down, right? This may have been you, Libra, back in February of this year. This may have just been the energy you were in. If in January you decided you were stuck with the Devil card, right? Then in February, you know, like, why beat around the bush? I might as well just take care of things. That's a very practical Libran type of thing to think. As March came up, I think you're committing. It may have been that instead of feeling stuck to something old in January, you felt driven to follow something new. And you immediately, look at what you have here, Libra. This is February, the Queen of Pentacles. March here with the Lover's card of Gemini. And then April, here comes the King of Pentacles. Did you meet your match, Libra? It looks like you met your match. It looks like you either healed a relationship through nurturing and love, and you were able to commit to it like you wanted to, or you were able to leave a relationship and commit to someone who was really your match. Very nice energy. It looks like by April you had that done. It looks like the money was very good. It looks like the security was very good in April. That's nice for you, Libra. Everyone was not so lucky in April. Your new match looks like they are perfectly attuned to your abundance flow. You may have started a new career very easily within your same field and gotten a pay upgrade. You may have met someone who you could both fall in love with and own a business with. You may have combined families by April. This is a lot of big, good, abundant energy for you here, Libra. I love seeing it. As you came into May, here you are in the Nine of Cups, emotionally fulfilled, right? If you didn't couple up, it looks like you just elevated, you upgraded some commitment in your life. If you were in an existing coupleship that survived all this transition through the year, it looks like you were able to commit fully, and that led you to a sense of emotional independence and emotional fulfillment. This is beautiful energy, Libra. That's very nice. Very nice. Now in June, you had some decisions to make. I don't know what was happening in June. You tell me. You can hit it in the comments. What decisions were you making in June? But there's some decisions here. You're trying to force a balance here. You're trying to decide. There is something going on with you or with someone close to you. It's a little bit of a dual nature, right? In June, I think you were trying to use your own insight, your own best judgment to plan your best way forward. You were experiencing some kind of temporary conflict that was going to lead to peace. You were sure that you just had to figure out the way, right? You may have been experiencing a lot of pleasure after pain in June. If you had to leave a situation, if you were motivated to follow your desires and they started working out, there's still some loose ends that a person has to tie up as they make any transition. Looks like in June you were trying to find your best foot forward here, but feeling, I think, very good about your chances. As July came around, you had the Seven of Cups reversed. You were exercising your will here. There was some relationship that had dissipated in love or friendship, and you had decided for months, right? You were sure that you were going to be able to go. In July, you decided officially, and I think that you exercised your will. You started making the moves in that direction. Now, as you got into August, you got some bad news or possibly just further confirmation that some kind of relationship was totally dissipating. This is like maybe you broke up with someone, it's been a couple months, now they're seriously involved with someone else, all their posts are lovey-dovey, but you kind of can see that that person is perfect for them. There is some kind of mood here of getting some kind of news. It didn't quite sit well with you, right? In August, there was some kind of news you heard, you didn't love it. This may be with your new relationship, this may be with your new job. You may have just heard something that makes you question if you really want to remain involved, right? Let's find out a little bit more. Let's zoom in here on your August. Here you have the King of Pentacles. This is your partner here that you met or that you got with down here in July. This is your new job or your new boss or your new man or your new woman, whoever it may be. And they're very good at math. They're very good at money. They are very, very, very logical, very nurturing normally, very reliable. You have here a Princess of Swords energy. This is a younger female energy. Could be a daughter. This is a woman who is very, very good at practical affairs. The Princess of Swords gets things done. She's called the Activist in the Urban Tarot deck that I use in some of my reads. She is very logical, but she's a little bit jaded, right? She's a little bit edgy. So she uses her logic in a destructive way. If there is a revenge card, this is the Princess of Swords, has the penchant for revenge. There may be some truths coming out here in the last month, Libra, that possibly this masculine energy has been deceptive, has been betraying.